Where are we? We are on an island far into the Pacific Ocean. Not just any regular island, but no, an island with super fauna. Prehistoric life. Welcome to Prehistoric Isles. Now, you must be wondering, how is this place even real? Well, honestly, we do not know. Possibly a time phenomenon, or a geographic wonder. Now, the first animal we'll be viewing today is one that you wouldn't expect at all to be in such deep waters. A Stegosaurus. This young male Stegosaurus has ventured to this rock island. The reason is not out of just sheer free will, no, it's because the reason why this poor young male is so petrified is because of a titanic predator, Spinosaurus aegypticus. This one is called Sobek, and he's trying to get this Stegosaurus for his next meal. However, although young, the Stegosaurus still has threatening daggers that he wants to ward off Sobek. Sobek decides it isn't worth it and swims away. However, in an area known as the Island Marsh, for clear, distinct reasons, a large predator, well, not too large, but a prehistoric crocodile lurks. Caprosuchus maximus. Now, this, on the island, Caprosuchus, there is a whole entire genus made on exclusively for the island called Maximus or Gigantus. This is to explain some of the animal's gigantic, unrealistic proportions. For example, there are two massive Spinosaurus aegypticus and Spinosaurus maximus on the island. One called Blueback. He is unbelievably titanic. Now, away from sea level and ground level, it's time to venture to the skies. Quite close to the island marsh, an Ankylosaurus is Now, Jasper has sustained a handful of injuries and lacerations upon his body. This is further pushing the narrative of Ankylosaurus are a lot more tough and less turtle-like than they are shown in famously Jurassic World, where it got just destroyed by the Indominus Rex. They're quite offensive animals, and he slips away into the undergrowth. Now, in comparison, the Ankylosaurus only sustained an injury to his leg, as you can see, and his tail. And instead of slipping away to his nest, he goes back to feasting. Jasper ventures to the beaches of this gigantic lake that we have seen to wash his wounds. Now, contrary to popular belief, but Tyrannosaurus can swim and is quite good at it. As you can see, he washes his wounds and also drinks. He ventures away. Meanwhile, at the waterfall, a battle of epic proportions is taking place. This is Big Al, a male, fully grown Allosaurus. And this is a young male Stegosaurus. They're about the same size, and they are about to fight. Immediately, without any warning, the Allosaurus fights down to the Stegosaurus on his back. Then, straight forward, the Stegosaurus kicks the Allosaurus away. Big Al lay up on his growl on the waterfall, dangerously close to the crocodile. And then, waving on the near line, trying to grapple his way back up. However, with a swift hit from the Stegosaurus stagomizers, Stegosaurus looks on in victory. However, if we go back to when Big Al was grown, we will soon find that Big Al is most definitely alive. Big Al lives to fight. However, ironically enough, at the same waterfall, an omnivoric Coelophysis has arrived. Now, this Coelophysis, well, subspecies at least, has evolved to be omnivoric and feed off seagrass or moss or whatever this is. The way we do this is they have specialised hands and beaks to grip onto the sides of hard cliff faces and feast on this vegetation, using their claws also to scrape it off and feast. However, earlier we mentioned the existence of a gigantic Spinosaurus, Blueback. Blueback is a Spinosaurus maximus gigantus. Now, Spinosaurus maximus can be described as being the inaccurate version of Spinosaurus aegypticus. However, on the island, it's its own species, and Blueback is the largest. Now, Blueback, the reason why he's so large is because, very similarly to crocodiles, they don't die of age. Yes, they don't die of age. Well, crocodiles still die of age, but you can live extremely long. He is roughly 30 in human years. Meaning he is most likely the largest animal on this island, besides things like Patagon Titan or Giraffe Titan. He is very battle scarred, as you can see by the healed over red cut marks on his sails. He's also blind in one eye. Now he just swims in his section of the lake and sunbathes on the beach. Now in this lake, it's so large it has its own species of micro shark. It's called the dune shark, we call it at least. What it does is it skims across the surface of the lake looking for things like dragonflies or bugs. But if it wants to look underneath it, it has to go on its side. Something Anubis doesn't have to worry about. Anubis is a large Spinosaurus maximus, not Spinosaurus maximus gigantus like blueback is. He's more adept to fishing, well not fishing, but killing more larger game on land. But he can still swim amazingly. He uses his large claws to dig through the flesh of his meals and rip off chunks. This Anubis specifically likes dune shark, for they're quite abundant in this area.
Hey guys, so I am really looking forward to expanding this channel and all that. So please subscribe so I can develop on my content, get videos out quicker and more better. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next episode if you want.
Hey guys, so I am really looking forward to expanding this channel and all that, so please subscribe so I can develop on my content, get videos out quicker and more better. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next episode. If you want, and like I just said, if you want quicker, more developed videos, subscribe, hit that like button, share with a friend, and I'll see you later.